On Dirt Racing News here at the Brighton Speedway, standing here with Doug Anderson, and this year, not atop the point standings, had a rough go in the opening week, had to jog my memory on that, but that gives you a challenge through the rest of the season to try and knock your way back up to the top.
Yeah, it's not very often that we're not right up during the points, but yeah, the first night we had some engine troubles. We took her home. I went out and did a lap and a half in hot laps. We loaded her up, went home, we fixed it. Come back up the next week. Won the feature that week, and then for the last week after that, and then last week we won again. So I think we've got our engine troubles figured out, and hopefully that we don't have any more problems this year for the motor. So this motor's 7 years old in this thing, so we're just waiting.
Now, this is a track that you've dominated over the past few years, but they've done a lot of work to this. Mark's added a lot of new clay to it. Talk about from behind the wheel, what you've noticed. Has it changed the track at all, or is it still the same setups basically working for you?
No, we've had to do a major chassis change this year just because of they made a weight rule in our class that after the first two features you got to add 25 pounds, and then for every sequential feature after that is another 25 pounds. So we've kind of had to take a bunch of lead out of the car so we can get the lowest amount, and then as we proceed on, hopefully by mid-season we should be back up to where we were last year and then carry on. But track-wise, this track is fantastic this year. It's really good, really tacky tonight. I can't believe how wet it is. Setup-wise, it's pretty similar. I don't usually do too much chassis changes to my car. I know it has made a lot of the other cars a lot faster just because the track has got that much grip in it. But I do like it when she gets black. So I'm just, tonight's not going to be black, so we're just going to have to go with it and see how the car reacts.
Now, a lot of hype leading up to the World of Outlaw event. You won't be running in that event, but still, it's really put Brighton Speedway on the map here in 2013. It caught a lot of people off guard. And talk about that as someone in the Pro Stock division, what it's done for the Speedway, and how excited are you just to see them here at your track?
Oh, I think it's great. We went down to the States and we've watched them quite a bit and stuff. We have seen them up here in Canada a couple times. To come here, I've been at this track since I was 4, so that was a long time ago, and to have something like that come here with with Mark and Greg and them guys who put this stuff together, and McDougall Insurance I think is involved with it too. It's fantastic, and I know they were working on it last year. And I'm just glad that it came out this year. The Pro Stock class will not be racing this year, but I am going to work security, so we're going to see how that works out for the night.
So you want to sneak in and see Doug Anderson?
Yeah, I don't mind taking cash.
Now, it's great to have fans on the track and get up close to them. It got rained out last week, but great to have them back out here. That's got to add to it as a driver for you to meet some young fans especially.
Oh, it's great to come down here. Even like last year we done it 4 times. I think they're only going to do it once this year. So no matter what's wrong with the car, you always got to try and come over and show your face to the people who actually support you, is up in the grandstands, who pay the money, come out and sit when it's cloudy like it is tonight, or when it's really cold out. So it means a lot to us drivers over in the pits that the people, and we got some really good diehard fans around here, and it's really nice that they come out and support our local racing.
Well, there you go. That's Doug Anderson here at the Brighton Speedway. I'm Greg Kellnan, and we got you covered on Dirt.